Lucy Collins, darling wife, or ditzy troublemaker? SoapNet gives you the full story. Poor Charles, coming up next.
Crime,
passion.
hate.
You go through life.
But it's magnified about 100 times.
1,000
times.
Not interested. I mean, Lancelot gives $1 million to Chris Ramsey, tells him to give it to all the poor people, and you say you're not interested? Ricky.
If you wanted to donate money, there's a lot less public ways of doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you mean he should give it to some foundation where half the proceeds get eaten up by overhead?
Look, it's another grandstand play, all right?
Well, if giving poor people enough money to buy food and shelter is grandstanding, we could use a lot more of that.
Chris, there you go. There you go, folks. Yeah, I know, no fighting. One at a time, just money.
Hard to say no to free cash.
Okay, can I have your attention, please? Folks, settle down. Thanks to Lancelot, okay, all your rent bills, your doctor bills, student loans are going to be paid with this money and much, much more, okay? You understand? Yeah, it's here for Lancelot, that's right. Because you have to understand this is not going into the pockets of drug dealers or bureaucracies. It's going into the hardworking people of Port Charles. That's right, who deserve a reward.
I got your reward.
That's right.
I got it.
All right, there you go, Grandma. There you go. Get yourself a fan or an air conditioner. Go here, get the air conditioner. You, buddy, right there. Get some new shoes. Those are awful. Where's that reporter? Come here, Miranda.
Marissa?
Right. Listen, I will get this down. It's all about peace and security to Port Charles. It's about life, liberty, and come here.
Hey, hold on. Do you have any idea what kind of hell you let loose? This thing tried to hurt my son. Now, if you don't call it off, I'm gonna hurt you.
Frank?
Were you looking for me, Livy?
Yes.
And no. Truth is, you've misplaced your husband again.
No, I heard about him saving Allison last night.
Oh. Film at 11?
Why do you keep trying to test me? I have done everything you've asked. I kept your secrets. I told you everything you wanted to know about Rafe.
All true.
Then why are you doing this to me?
This what?
You are deliberately trying to ruin my marriage.
Hey, Doc.
Hey.
Hey. What is it? Are you okay?
I just came from Livy's.
Oh, great. So what's going on over there now? I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. Seems like it's always something with Livy lately. Frankly, I think it's her husband that could answer a few questions.
Rafe? Why?
Well, it seems that while Livy thought her husband was sleeping soundly next to her last night, he was in the park rescuing Allison Barrington.
From the Avatar.
You know about that?
Yeah, I do. Rafe sort of told me all about it.
He told you, but he didn't tell his wife?
Oh, Doc, come on. I think we both know why.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what we think about it. Livy believes this marriage is real. What does Rafe believe?
Well, you know, I guess I'm just not exactly sure. Maybe, you know, he's not really exactly sure what he believes anymore.
Meaning?
Oh, meaning I sort of told him some things about where he came from and who he is. I did that.
And?
And he didn't take it real well.
This is it. This is the place where Livy first found me. It's the place I first woke up. Let's go. From the beginning, Rafe. You had a life before this. A life that made sense.
We both love the heat.
Feels good.
Feel good, honey. Feel very good. It's our roses. A bed of our pink roses.
Do you, Rafe Kovich, take Livy Law to love and honor in sickness and in health, for richer, for poor, till death do you part?
You're pregnant.
Yes, Rafe, I think so.
You know me.
You're in love with Allison. Allison is your destiny.
What?
Don't you see? That's why you came back here from all that way.
Came back from where?
From heaven.
What?
You are an angel.
Nope. Nothing. First thing I still remember is just waking up here. But Lucy says I came back. Says I'm an angel. And she meant a real angel, but that's impossible because if I were an angel, I'd be dead. And I'm not dead. I'm alive. There's got to be an answer. I don't know what it is, but there's got to be an answer.
Well, Ricky, are you?
Jealous? No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna turn on the box here so you can get your regular Lancelot updates, your mysterious friend.
See what I mean? You are jealous.
Hey, there's a difference between being jealous and making you happy, which is what I'm trying to do here.
Make me happy.
Yes, by giving you all Lancelot all the time. Because ever since you guys had your little rendezvous in the park...
Rendezvous? Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, your rendezvous. All you've been doing is spending all our time talking about him. Our time, Karen. You and me time. Think about it.
You're right.
You see?
You got me. You're right, okay? Forget I even said anything.
Are you sure, Karen? Because, I mean, it's the Lancelot channel, and you never know when he might pop up. Hey.
You know, how many times do I have to say it? Temporary insanity. Let's chalk it up to that. How about we stay right here?
You know what? On second thought.
What?
Well, it's a beautiful summer day, and I do want to show you that I am the bigger man here.
So now you want to go out?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take a nice, long stroll through the park, find a nice, cool, cozy spot, kick back, and enjoy the show. That is, you do still want to go, right?
Yeah, I do.
Great. Let's catch some greenery. I'm gonna go get my sunglasses, all right?
I'll be right here. Oh. I can't let him be the only pretty face in this relationship. Oh my God, it's you. Why can't I get you out of my mind? Who are you?
You're playing with our life. Get off me! Get off! Did you get that violence? Huh? Did you get it on tape? Did you write that down? That's the violence that Lancelot is going to rid our town of. You're lying. Hey, you know, what is it, your ego? Can't take it that you're not the top hero in Port Charles anymore?
Let's get some facts straight, and that's all he is.
What facts? What happened? He pushed me to the edge of the cliff and he wrapped me up in his shroud, and I was barely saved.
And my son was there with her. Lancelot threatened his life as a warning.
Yeah, a warning that maybe you should heed. Huh? Because everyone knows Lancelot only punishes the bad people.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that?
It's supposed to mean that maybe you should back off and let him take care of the rest of us.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, you see, he doesn't believe, and more importantly, he doesn't want anyone else here to believe.
Dr. Thornhart, hi, I'm with the Herald. Can I ask
Folks,
you a
if
question?
I can have your attention, please, let me tell you something. Nothing will stop me from bringing Lancelot's message of peace and security to all of you. And nothing will stop Lancelot, because he loves this town, and he loves all of you. And you want proof? I got proof. Here's all the proof. Anyway.
Look, ladies, I want to believe what he's saying. Well, I'm not going to stand here and listen to this. Let me go do something. I don't...
Come on, let's go. We gotta make sure you didn't get any...
Dr. Thornhart! Jamal! Jamal! Excuse me!
Your marriage is meaningless.
Not to me.
Handle your husband, and there would have been no reason for me to use my powers to make him understand.
Understand what?
Either Rafe leaves me be, or there'll be consequences.
What? Consequences?
It was so easy to force him into using precious energy when Allison was ready to fall from the cliff. There was so much passion in him. If I didn't know better, I would have thought she was his wife.
No, that's just who Rafe is. Saving whoever's in danger is a part of his nature. But Allison is not the one he loves. He chose me.
But he chose without knowing the truth, without memories.
Why do you keep torturing me? Do you have to ruin my love because you lost your own? Because Karen left you and chose somebody else? Does it give you some kind of pleasure to see me suffer?
Enough. You forget who and what I am. Let me remind you.
Jamal!
What?
Ow, Jamal! Hey, wait. What's the matter?
Nothing. I saw you back there with all the excitement and everything. I figured you were working.
You saw me?
Yeah, well, I saw a crowd and a cameraman, and I knew you'd be right there in the middle, so.
Oh. So you didn't come on over?
No, come on, Marissa. You know that's not my thing. Look, you better get back. You might miss out on your hot story or something.
Oh, no. Don't worry. I got my story right here. It's you I don't get. Look, are you still pissed at me because I talked to Ricky?
No.
Yes, okay,
no.
Look, because I go into change and you split. Remember, I told you it was you I liked and you still
Look,
split.
I felt like I was crowding you or something, all right?
Look, get this picture, would you? It's Casey and Ricky that had the connection. Marissa is hung up on a hard-headed bike racing guy with a cute butt who likes me as much as I like him, but just won't admit it.
A cute butt, huh?
Yeah, just too bad he's a real jerk.
Yeah, this guy sounds pretty hard to convince, doesn't he?
Yeah, hard, try, impossible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure about that? Sometimes even the biggest jerks know when to say they're sorry. And some are more open to being convinced than you might think.
Really?
Yeah, worth a try.
Don't thank me. Thank Lancelot, everybody.
God bless Lancelot.
God bless Lancelot. That's right.
You wouldn't miss this. You're here somewhere, aren't you?
Well, Lucy, exactly what kind of things did you talk to Rafe about?
Well, things like Allison. Doc, do you understand what happened? I mean, Allison was falling off a cliff. He couldn't reach her, he couldn't touch her, but somehow he managed to pull her to safety.
Okay.
Okay. And remember that mirror? Remember when Ray first came to town? That mirror was completely shattered. He waves his hand over it. Poof, it goes back together.
Hard to forget moments like that.
Yeah, so don't you see how these two events could kind of be related similarly?
You mean he somehow just willed Allison back up to him? How?
I don't know how. All I know is he's different. You know that. He's special. He's unique, and he has these special, unique powers. And it's not just being a slayer. I mean, I'm a slayer. I can't do any of that stuff. And you know what? Maybe it's just part of him finding himself again and remembering everything, remembering who he is and where he comes from, and maybe even, you know...
Who he really loves.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I do deep down want your daughter to end up happy. I want Livy to be happy. I don't think we can tell Rafe how to feel. We can't do that.
Concentrate. Focus. What am I here for? Come on, what am I here for?
There we are. Can you hear it?
oh my God. That's our baby. I have a child on the way. And if I'm an angel, then I can't be alive. And if I'm not alive, then I can't make life. No. That's it. I have got to stop wasting so much time thinking about the past. Okay, what's lost is lost. It's time to move on. Yeah. Right now, I start living for now. I mean, I know who I am. I know what I need to be doing, fighting evil, and from now on, I can't be distracted. Yeah. It is time for me to forget about Allison. It is time for me to start protecting Livy and making this town safe for our child.
No! Stay away!
No control here. I do as I will.
No, no.
As I freshen your memory of who the true father of your child.
Please don't hurt me. This isn't your baby, do you understand? It's not your baby!
Listen, you guys stay. Are you all right? No. Stay, I'm going out.
Wait! No! Oh my God. Oh my God.
So, what do you say? Convinced yet?
Well, the jerk could say yes, but he's too busy being convinced. So, what about that hot story you're covering?
Well, I'm convinced that this story is much, much hotter.
Show you right.
There you go. That's it. Don't crowd. There's plenty for everyone, and I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, yes, you are. Excuse
All right, bring it up. Fun's over. Bank's closed.
Ramsey, what is it that you're doing here?
I'm spreading the wealth and some goodwill to the fine citizens of Port Charles.
Yeah.
How, Chris? By giving away stolen drug money? Well, guess what? Game over.
No, it's not over. I have a whole suitcase of cash, so it's not over unless you want to stop me, which means you'd have to arrest me.
All right.
Again.
Okay, Greg.
Oh, this is just great. Do you believe this injustice? Ah. Hey, everyone. Lancelot! 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 Lancelot!
Well, if Rafe doesn't love my daughter, then he doesn't belong with her and he doesn't deserve her, baby or no baby.
I think, I completely agree with that.
Well, then what are we gonna do about it?
Weren't you the guy who told me I wasn't allowed to interfere? You demanded I stay out of Livy's life, and I'm trying very hard to do that.
I did do that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did. But don't you see, it sort of works both ways. I mean, I think you know how I feel about this so-called marriage, and I know how you feel. I know you want Livy to be happy, and I'm trying to respect that. But I just don't think it's within our power to fix this. I wish it was, I wish it was, but it isn't.
Where are you, you coward? Can't hide out here forever. It's time this town knows the truth about you. Hey!
Ian.
Did you see it?
See what, the Avatar?
Yeah, it was right here. Come on, let's find it.
Whoa, you said it was right here. What happened? Did anyone get hurt?
No, she's fine.
Who's fine?
Livy was going after her, but she's...
What? Where?
Over there, but she's with Jack. She's all right.
Hey, okay, it's gonna be all right. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, we're safe. Avatar's gone. Ray,
You all right?
yeah, I am now. Just hold me, please. Just...
It's okay, I got you. I got you. I'm not going anywhere.
So, Livy, why did you tell the Avatar it wasn't his child?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. You do. I think you do, because when I came running in, I know that's what I heard.
Yeah, actually, that's what I heard too. I mean, I heard you saying that.
Yeah, why would you feel the need to tell him it wasn't his child? And why would you say that?
Am I crazy or... Somehow I think I can feel you. I feel like you're close. Somewhere.
Karen. No. Stay.
I knew you'd be here.
Come with me, Karen. Come.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
Port Charles.
I know now that I've lost him for good.
That freak's got her, and I'm afraid he's gonna hurt her.
Do you remember me?
I won't hurt you. I will never hurt you.
Did you miss any of Port Charles this week? Be there for the SoapNet Marathon of all this week's Port Charles episodes, Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Log on to SoapNet.com for your complete schedule. SoapNet. Soap watching made easy.
Watch today's episodes of All My Children and One Life to Live. Then stay tuned for General Hospital, only on SoapNet.